Hello students, welcome back to the online English class. In this video we are going to understand our 18th poem, the Psalm of Life. This word Psalm is pronounced as Psalm. Here P is silent, so we will pronounce it Salm, Psalm. Psalm means a song which is related or which does the prayer to the God. Here look at these pictures in the first page of the poem. Here a church is there. Here uh, Buddha Vihar is there. Uh, Here also Bhagwan Mahavir is there, and thereafter here you see Bhagwan Ram. Here a boy is doing offering namaz. Here a boy is doing ardas near Gurdwara. So here different images show different religions in India. What are people doing in each picture? They are doing some prayer. Do they belong to the same faith? Same faith means to the same community, same caste? No, they have the different faiths. Some believe in one God, others believe in another God. So, why do you think people pray? Do you pray? When? Why? How many times in a day? So, these questions, especially the fourth question, is different from person to person. Means how many times you pray, why do you pray, when do you pray, that is on you. So you decide what are the answers and you keep in your mind. And now you have understood what is the poem based on. The poem is based on the God and the life. Let us read the poem. Tell me not in mournful numbers, life is but an empty dream. Mournful means very sad. Numbers means words. The writer is telling, don't tell me in sad words that life is empty dream. A dream in which nothing is there. For the soul is dead that slumbers and things are not what they seem. Means for the soul that is lazy or that sleeps is like dead soul. And for that soul, the challenges are not challenges. They are problems and soul cannot solve them. This is why that person, that soul who is sleeping or who is lazy or who is lost the confidence, such soul or person cannot fight with the life. Life is real. Life is earnest. Life is real. Real means life is not false. It is not empty. Life is earnest. Earnest means it is sincere. It is true. And the grave is not its goal. The grave means what? A place where dead people are buried, dead bodies are buried under the ground. That is a grave. So, the poet is telling that life is real and grave is not its goal. We are not born to die. We are born to do something in our life. Thereafter, the death comes. And there will be a meaning to your life if you do something in your life before you die. Dust thou art, to dust returnest. Means what? Dust is the dust of our soil. Dust. We are made from dust. We are the human beings, are the arts made up of dust. Thou means you. And to dust returnest means we will return to in the dust itself. Our body will destroy. Our body will become ash. It will become a dust. It will mix up with the soil. But was not spoken of the soul. But this is not about the soul. Our soul will not become dust. It will not die. Soul is eternal. It cannot die. Not enjoyment and not sorrow is our destined end or way. Enjoyment or sorrow, both the things are not our end or our goal or our way. but to act that each tomorrow finds us farther than today. But we have to just act. We have to live the life happily. And every tomorrow finds us developed than today. Tomorrow we become more experienced, more happy, more developed than today. This is the difference. Our goal will become near and near every tomorrow. Art is long. Art means work. Our work is long. Work in the life. And time is fleeting. Work in the life means the good work in the life. And time is fleeting. Fleeting means flowing. Means vanishing. Ending. And our hearts, though stout and brave. Hearts are stout. Stout means strong and thick. Hearts are strong and brave. We are brave. And still like muffled drums are beating. Funeral marches to the grave. Now the writer is telling that our hearts are very strong and we are brave. Then also our body will die. Our hearts are beating like muffled drums. Muffled means covered. Whenever we keep a cloth over a drum and we beat the drum, the sound comes like a covered sound. Similar to the heartbeat. Our heart is covered inside the chest. So we can feel the heart which is covered inside the chest. We hear the sound, but the sound is muffled, the covered sound, like drums. How the drums of instruments, musical instruments are beaten, like that the heart is beaten. Heart beats like that, and funeral marches to the grave means, funeral means the march of the death. After death, how we take the dead body in a funeral march, like that. The time is going towards the death. Our bodies are going to die. And before dying, we should do some good work. This thing the poet wants to tell in this fourth stanza. In the world's broad field of battle, in the bivouac of life, this word is pronounced as bivouac of life, means a temporary camp. We are in a temporary camp. Life is not our permanent place or permanent house. It is a temporary camp which can change its place every now and then. In the world's broad field of battle, in the bivouac of life, in this battlefield, ground of battle or ground of war, we are in a temporary camp. And be not like dumb. Dumb means a person who cannot speak. Driven cattle. Driven cattle means the cow and the cattle of cow. They are driven, means they are taken to the direction where the cowman takes them. So we are not like them. Wherever a person takes us, we go, or wherever the conditions take us, we go. We are not like that. We can do something. Be a hero in the strife. Strife means in the trouble or struggle. So the writer is telling us to become a hero. We should do the struggle and come out of it. We should not lose the hope. Sixth stanza, trust no future, however pleasant. Now the writer is telling that sometimes we believe in the future. Sometimes we do wrong things, believing that we will get a good future. But we should not do like that. Because our present tense is very important and we should do good things or correct things in the present. Let the dead past bury its dead. Whatever happened in our past, let it bury, let it finish, let it over. After that, we should start fresh life. Act in the living present. The writer is telling now, act means behave, means live in the living present. Our present life is living. It is not dead or it is not illusionary like future. So present life is important. We should make our present good our future will become good automatically. If we are not doing anything in the present and thinking about the future, then we will not get any future, and only sorrow and sorrow will be there. Heart within and God overhead. Our heart should be there. Our heart within means we should have interest inside our heart, interest to live the life, and God overhead. We should thank to the God, and we should have the feeling that God is there, God is looking at us, and this is how we should do good work, because God will punish us. Seventh stanza tells, lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime. Sublime means of very high quality. Means our lives we can make of high quality. How the great men already have done. Great people already have done. And they have left their history after them. For humanity, they have done so many good things. The same way, the writer is telling us we can make our lives sublime. So, this is the goal of our life. We should live such a life which will be helpful to all the living beings. And departing, leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. Means we should make a history. How we leave footprints on the sand of time means people coming after us will see the footprint and they will come to know that someone passed from here, someone faced these challenges and defeated these difficult conditions, and this is how someone qualified this test. This is how we should create a history. Departing means while going. While going means while going towards our end, our death, we should do our life such a type that people should remind us how beautiful life we lived. Eighth stanza. Footprints that perhaps another sailing over life's solemn main. Solemn main means open big sea, and solemn means when a person is alone and serious. When someone seriously, alonely traveling on this open big ocean of life, that time that person will see our footprints and will get confidence from us that we have passed. A forlorn and shipwrecked brother, seeing, shall take heart again. A forlorn means lonely and unhappy. When a person met accident of ship, that is called as shipwrecked person. Here shipwrecked brother, the poet is calling brother, means all the people living on the earth are our brothers and sisters, considered our brothers and sisters. So the writer is telling that for such a person who is in a difficult condition and who is lonely and unhappy, such a person will see our footprints, means our good works, and will take heart again, means will be courageous, will be confident again to fight with the life, to fight with the bad conditions and become good and come out of the bad conditions. Let us then be up and doing. Be up and doing means we should get up and do the work and face the challenges with a heart for any fate. With a heart means with an interest, with a preparation for any condition or situation, a bad situation especially. Still achieving, still pursuing. We should achieve, we should pursue. Even if bad conditions are there, we should pursue, means we should run after our life. We should make our life good. We should achieve good goals. Learn to labor means learn to do the hard work and to wait, and to wait for the fruit of that hard work. We should not become impatient. We should not lose the confidence, and we should not do the wrong things because of that. We should do the labor, means hard work, then we should wait for its fruit. And this is how we should live life. H.W. Longfellow. This is how our today's poem was. If you have any doubts, you can ask. you all have to write these difficult words into your notebooks. After that, you have to solve this exercise. This exercise you tick in the textbook. Here I am going to give you the answers: mournful, sorrowful, empty, empty here meaningless, earnest, sincere, goal, end, fleeting, vanishing, stout, straw, strife, struggle. Here tick marked answers are there. These you can use. Now put all the words given capitals in alphabetical order. Here the question is about these words. These first to 12th. These all you have to put into alphabetical order. So that you do in the notebook. After that, fill in the blanks with words given in A. Here suitable words we have to fill up. These answers will be given to you afterwards. True and false you solve by your own with pencil. Answers will be given to you afterwards. Thereafter, here match the meanings with expressions given in poem. This you solve with the pencil. Here you write the correct alphabet. Mournful numbers means in sad songs. This is how others you have to find out the meanings. This is how you have to do it. If you have any doubts, you can ask anytime. So have fun. Take care. Thank you so much.